Hello and welcome back to Drunken Book Club. I'm your flunked out of guitar class, Christopher the Rupel, joined with...
I almost played jazz professionally, Sam.
And?
She had piano lessons.
Nice.
Yeah. I actually won an award in a jazz solo.
Self-taught guitar player, but I got shot in the knee, so I couldn't play the guitar anymore.
Wait, what?
I got shot in the... It's cancer, goddammit!
That's not a shot in the knee, that's cancer!
Goddammit.
Liar! Call him out!
It's okay.
Are you ashamed of your cancer?
Oh, and Weiss. I keep forgetting to say my name.
Last time you did.
I just want it to be a mystery sometimes, man.
A question represents an enigma. Don't know his name yet, but we'll see here that.
Yeah, there you go.
Wiener. And hey, welcome back to our next installment of Goosebumps month. Yet again, we for this one, we read a short story from the... I'm pretty sure we read the short story from More and More Tales to Give You Goosebumps. We read number 41, The Haunted Guitar. Or me and Sam read it because I did not have everyone else read it.
Yeah.
And for this Goosebumps month, the theme was R.L. Stine's favorites, books and stuff. He did not get back to us on his favorite short stories, so we went with a random number generator, and we got number 41, which would have been The Haunted Guitar. So yeah, here we are. Here we are! Faced with the haunted guitar.
I totally forgot to go with the pairing for the last one we did.
I didn't have a pairing. I just drank alcohol. I was prepared for this one, not for that one.
I totally forgot. Okay.
It's all good. For this episode, I drank what I colloquially named a Memphis lemonade. Because I meant to make iced tea, but I was like, oh yeah, I meant to make iced tea, not lemonade.
After I made
lemonade. So I pretty much made a Memphis lemonade, which is 2 ounces of a specific type of whiskey. It's pretty much like a Jack Daniel's style whiskey, but I don't have that. I have Japanese whiskey right now. So I was like, I'm just going to do that. So 2 ounces of whiskey, 1/4 ounce of triple sec, a dash of sour mix, and fill with lemonade instead of iced tea, and you got yourself a Memphis lemonade.
Lemonade.
It's pretty good. I think it tastes pretty good. Alright, Haunted Guitar. Guys, what's your first impressions? What do you think this story is about?
A haunted guitar!
Thank you. I was like,
alright, let's just drop that clip yet again, guys, because I feel like we dropped that one a lot.
Okay, for my 307th book... this couple is attacked by a lamp monster. Ooh.
You're not even trying anymore, are you? When can I have it?
The haunted guitar. I think it might be like not just a haunted guitar, maybe like a haunted music store.
Okay, alright. See, that's cool.
Yeah.
I yet again abstain my time for this one since I have read it.
Uh-huh.
So I can't be honest on this one.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Alright, so this is what the story is. Guys, don't be afraid to interrupt with your notes, your jokes, and your silly sound effects.
Pop. I'm just kidding.
What are you, Bruno Moose?
Yes.
Plop. The notoriously lazy Jeffrey is walking home with his friend Beth, after his mother asks him to pick up a package. Along the way, he spots the remnants of a music store, which seems to have suffered a severe fire. The two enter and discover nearly every instrument has been destroyed by the flames.
Hey, I was right. Music store.
Well, you said haunted music store. It's burnt, so it can't be haunted.
Oh, whatever.
Things that are on fire can't be haunted,
I was music store still. I was there.
Beth urges him to leave, as the building is creepy and hard to breathe in. And also about to fall fucking apart.
Yeah.
Jeffrey ignores her pleas and spots in the corner of his eye a guitar, which appears to be the only instrument left intact. Jeffrey decides to take the instrument home despite Beth's protests that he's stealing. You're stealing.
I'm gonna be honest, that's not the biggest issue here. It's a burnt down.
Yeah, it's a burnt down place. Insurance will pay for it.
Yeah.
Later that night, Jeffrey wakes up to the sound of guitar music.
Oh.
Searching for the source, he is horrified to see the figure of a man playing it in his room.
Oh.
Man! The book pretty much says he's a black man too, so...
Jeez.
Racist.
Racist. This kid's racist. The man tells Jeffrey that he took his guitar and introduces himself as Memphis Willie, a blues musician.
Magician.
No. Yata.
Down.
Or rather, his ghost. I don't do magic tricks. Tricks are what whores do. He offers to teach Jeffrey how to play the blues, and as one known to always take shortcuts, Jeffrey accepts the ghost's mentorship. Jeffrey begins practicing, but soon finds he's unable to stop playing. He urges Willie to stop, but the ghost tells Jeffrey that he loves the music too much to stop. With Jeffrey as his partner, he can keep playing the blues forever. As Jeffrey tries to stop the music, his father walks in. He tells Jeffrey that his music sounds good, and pleads him to keep playing.
Oh no.
Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so here are some of my notes before we get into our question section that I love so much.
Okay.
With these ones, and my fun facts section as well. RL must think the audience is really dumb if he thinks we're going to believe a vacuum cleaner can suck up a whole garden.
It's gonna get clogged after like a
There's
second.
a reference where he's saying he's so lazy he used a vacuum cleaner to cut the grass.
Mm,
Yeah, that's how lazy he is.
but how?
RL really set the scene when the kids are in the burned out building. Good for him. The idea of Jeffrey finding a guitar in a burned out building was totally stolen from the blob that ate everything. Funnily, these books came out a month apart from each other.
Oh.
Literally, they're both books where the kid goes into a burned out building and finds something that they like.
Mm.
And they take it. But the other one, I think the kid meets somebody and she's like, yeah, go ahead and take it, it's fine.
Like, I don't care. Whatever.
Memphis Willie is a great name for a blues man. Especially Willie. He must have a big dong. That's not in my notes. That's just me talking drunkenly. RL wimped out on this one, making his fingers blister instead of bleed. But then again, blistering up so quickly, those fingers are going to start bleeding soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, as someone who's played guitar to like and add the bass, I've had my fingers bleed from playing too much.
Yeah.
It's not fun. Okay, maybe I misremembered this one because damn, this story has a good scary ending. This book has a confirmed ghost-written story. The story Fun with Spelling was ghost-written by author Carolyn Crimmy, an author who also wrote 2 books in the Ghost of Fear Street series. It is currently unknown if any of these other stories from this book were ghost-written. So, fun fact. So, question time, guys. Question time. Would you have entered a burned-out building in search of something neat to find?
No.
Probably not.
What if you were, like, the age of, like, the actual person, like, 12? Like, let's say you're 12.
I'm not disabled.
You're not disabled yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would still probably say no, because I'm a pussy and I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I've accepted my life in that.
Yeah. If I was that age and it was like old me, yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if I was with somebody and they're like, let's go in there, I would probably fall for the peer pressure.
Yeah.
But if I was by myself, I'd probably be like, unless I see something, you know?
Unless you see it, like, right there.
Yeah, unless I see it right there, I probably am not going to go in there.
I think I'm probably more like you.
My
of
pants
the-
are going to get dirty.
I'm more like you. of the
Mom's going to yell at me.
Yeah. I would be more the friend of, like, no, it's stealing, it's wrong. Because I was also a goody two-shoes.
Yeah, nah, I didn't care.
Geek! Look at the geek! Would you let the blues man possess you to play the blues for eternity, giving you the said blues?
I'm about to say it's ironic.
Isn't it ironic? Sorry.
Yes.
Answer the question.
No.
No, you wouldn't. Okay.
I already know how to play the blues. I've played the blues before.
I don't believe you. Play the blues now with your mouth.
Like how?
You can play the blues with your mouth.
Nah.
I really don't want to do it on command.
Yeah, nah, I'm good.
Honestly, I don't play with my mouth. I play with my puppet.
It's called sad scat. It's what I do in the toilet every morning.
What the fuck?
Sad scat, get it?
God damn it.
But I've literally performed at, like, on actually stages at bars.
I'm just imagining now, like, Anchorman. Just,
I mean...
no, just pulls
No,
out
I don't
the-
want to do this. Like,
Yeah.
no, alright.
I want you to play Yaz flute. Anyways.
Yaz flute.
Oh.
What
No,
about you?
I wouldn't let it. If it was me now, no, I'm good.
Lose is actually not super hard because it's a 4-bar structure.
It is
Or it's a
very
4-chord.
It's very simple structure.
Like, it's not a complicated one.
It's not complicated, but to be, like, really impressive with it, you've got to have some talent.
But it's also just, it's one of those...
Like, to stick out.
Yeah. My thing is honestly, it's not even you that's talented at that point, though, if you were to get possessed.
Yeah.
You're just... It's basically the same as just copying someone and doing nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the easy way out.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want that. I don't want to just be the same person.
That's even more ironic. Because he always took the easy way out.
That was the point.
Yeah.
There's a lesson to the story.
That's the lesson.
That's the lesson. What about selling your soul to become a master of any form of art? And I said selling your soul, not
Not being possessed.
Not being possessed.
No, I'm good.
We's chickens out.
I feel like-
Chickens out.
I feel like for me, what
We's soul is precious. Ooh.
what does it mean to sell your soul? Like, in what does define a soul?
What is a soul? What is the mind? Ha ha ha. Put the Simpsons quotes,
I
Chris.
feel, therefore I am. I'm just kidding.
What is mind? No matter. What is matter? Never mind.
I was gonna say, because you could argue selling out is selling your soul.
Yeah, true.
So, what counts as being a master?
Sam wants... Okay, Sam's down with it. She's down with it, okay?
No,
She loves having a master.
I'm saying what counts...
Obey your master! Master!
I want some more clear definition on both of those.
Sam, it's a fucking silly question for a silly Drunken Book Club podcast. Yes or no?
But we're
And what
thinking
art form?
critically.
Honestly, like, I would consider it for fucking, like, being really good at digital art, because digital art is something I suck at,
Yeah.
and it frustrates me. But then I see some people and they're just like, and I'm like, I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying this is going to automatically happen, guys. It's just like...
I'm just more saying again, like, what counts as a soul?
Like the fucking biblical form of a soul. What other soul is there? Like, I know there's a better spiritual form of it, but I'm talking about, like, this is Bart selling his soul in the Simpsons episode, guys. That's what I'm trying to get at.
But to be good at, like...
You can't... Okay, you lose the ability to have an automatic door open for you. You can't breathe air onto a fucking... What's it called? A cold thing.
Yeah, I'd sell my soul for that. To be really good at, like, at drawing,
Yeah.
I would.
I'd sell my soul for nothing. That's the most blues man thing there is.
All I can think of is
The Metalocalypse one.
the American Dad, where the guy died.
Where his best friend dies, and he's like, I sold my soul and I got a sweet go guitar.
And he's like, are we still on for golf, though?
Of course, I'm not.
I'm still a Republican.
Yeah. Alrighty. Do you believe in haunted objects?
I think it's definitely possible.
Yeah?
That one fucking ball. I know you were trolling me at first, but
What?
you were...
Oh, the ball.
The fucking Samus ball.
Oh yeah, the Samus Aran ball, the haunted ball of the house.
At first you were just giving me shit, though. You were
Yeah.
taking the piss, and then it did move, didn't
It
it?
did move on its own. I
So-
put enough energy into it that I made it come to life. That's what haunted things can be sometimes.
Yeesh.
Weiss, do you believe in haunted objects? Like cough up my lungs?
Not specifically, like, haunted by a ghost. But like, something...
But do you think there could be energy inside something and it can, like, not exactly spring to life, but could move on its own eventually,
Oh,
or
I
even
see.
cause something?
I see what you mean. Yeah, I think... Like, 50-50
Yeah, okay.
kind of thing.
You're not going to throw it out, but you're not going to be like, yes.
All right,
yeah,
guys.
exactly.
Time for a few examples of haunted objects on Chris's Haunted Corner.
Oh, Lord.
Alright, let's start with the most haunted object on the list I could find that popped up on every fucking list I found.
Annabelle?
That is correct,
Yep.
the Annabelle doll. The doll's name comes from the alleged girl who possesses it. In the early 1970s, a young college student named Donna gave the doll to Ed and Lorraine Warren, a now famous, courtesy of the aforementioned big screen horror films, pair of paranormal investigators. Originally, Donna received the doll as a gift from her mother, who purchased it in an antique shop. Over time, Donna and her roommate noticed that the doll had a tendency to move, be it from locations throughout the apartment or positions, upright, legs crossed, etc. Later, after these realizations, things escalated.
So I just had the thought of, like, as it's moving, it's doing, like, the fucking frog kind of shtick of, like, dancing and shit.
Hello,
Just-
my baby.
Hello.
It's just flossing, and then it just stops.
And then she, like, looks at it and it just, like,
Then it
falls
just
into a
fucking
different
lumps
position.
into a piece of shit. Donna would find notes reading help in the apartment, and one night even came home to Annabelle repositioned and covered in a red substance. It was strawberry jam, it's okay. That's when she decided to contact a medium. Sure-footed in the answer, the medium told the girls that the doll was inhabited by the spirit of someone who was killed in their building. However, when their cautious friend Lou voices concerns that something more sinister was afoot, the story goes that Annabelle attacked and killed Lou when he got up to investigate noises while hanging out at the girls' apartment.
I think they just killed him and blamed it on the doll.
At their wits' end, the girls contacted the Warrens via a priest, who decided the doll contained a demon straight from hell. When an exorcism failed to do the trick, the Warrens agreed to move the doll to a secure location, inside a glass box at their museum in Connecticut. Fun fact, unlike how it's depicted in the films on which it's based on, the real Annabelle is actually a Raggedy Ann doll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, a scale of 1 to 5 of, believability of this thing is haunted. 1 being, oh, this is bullshit, they're not being true. 5 being oh, that shit's haunted. How do you feel about the Annabelle doll?
About a 4.
A 4? Okay.
I actually am 1.5.
Ooh.
Because honestly, the fact that it's in a fucking museum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
you know how it's sealed up, right? They put a fucking, what's it called, a tarot devil card I think on there?
Yeah, which again just feels like it's, ooh,
Yeah.
look at the spooky doll. We need a spooky story to go with the spooky doll.
I'm giving it a 2, personally, because of the BuzzFeed Unsolved episode. Because I really like BuzzFeed Unsolved.
That was great.
Yeah.
I also just love the fact of, one's super scared, the other one's do
Come
it.
at me, Annabelle. Come get me, you
Yeah,
bitch.
Nah,
he's
I'm,
calling her calling...
Yeah, I don't mess with anything, demonic.
You're a fan of horror movies. Have you watched any of the Annabelle movies?
I did watch Annabelle, I did watch Insidious.
Just Annabelle. I don't care about Insidious. They're from Conjuring.
I think the only one I watched was just the first one.
That's probably the worst of the bunch.
Yeah.
You should have watched Creation. That one's actually really good.
I haven't watched it though.
See, all I can
I
think
recommend
of...
it.
I haven't watched horror movies in a long time, actually.
Yeah.
All I can think of is the I can't remember the parody one with the haunted movie.
The Haunted House, too.
Yeah.
Where what's it called? Marlon Wayne fucks the Annabelle
Yes,
doll.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's all I can think of when I think of it,
God.
too. Is,
Alright. The Dark Mirror. The world's only mobile museum of the unexplained holds this mysterious reflector, which seems to literally take on a life of its own. The museum obtained it from the original owner who purchased it while attending a psychic fair in the Columbus area. That same owner said they were struck with very upsetting visions when gazing into the scrying mirror's dark reflection. According to the museum, visitors also claim to have also reported uncomfortable sightings, such as their own corpse when gazing into the reflective glass. How do you guys feel about the Dark Mirror?
I'm giving it a 2.
Yeah, too.
Because honestly, for me, I'm one with scrying or staring into a mirror too long, you start to see shit anyways.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a thing that happens if you stare at yourself too long in a mirror.
In the dark.
Yeah, but still.
This is in a light room.
It's still one of those, it can still fuck with you. And
In
also,
the dark.
Also the psychology of you are expecting to see something scary, so people are going to
I guess.
project onto whatever they see.
Because there is a legit thing if you're in the dark room and you have a... there's an actual, thing where if you're in a dark room looking into a mirror with, just a candlelight, your body will start morphing and being weird. It's a legit thing like that. But I'm pretty... I mean, I don't
scientific, is that?
Yeah, it's an actual thing with
yeah.
it. Yeah. I don't know what it's called, but it's a legit thing. If you just chill out in front of a mirror while looking into it with just candlelight.
My question is it tinted? Is there something different with the mirror?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I didn't do a lot of research.
This one, it's not the black scrying mirror, but it's tinted dark.
Yeah.
So it could
give you something. Ranking 1 to 5. What do you think?
It's 1 it's
one is bullshit. 5 is spooky.
I think it's 1.
1? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 2. I'm sticking with my 2.
I'm still not very convinced. It's one of those, I'm not 100% saying it's bullshit, but I'm also again, there's too much going for it.
Spooky spider. Yeah, spooky spider.
Still remember that one House of Dolls where that was the scariest part, just all the fucking spiders. In BuzzFeed.
The Dybbuk Box. Attained by paranormal fanatic Zach Began In 2017, this well-known wine box is allegedly possessed by a Dybbuk, which in Jewish mythology is a malicious and possessing demon. The item, which inspired the 2012 horror film, The Possession, gained attention when it was auctioned on eBay in 2001 by a man who claims he bought it at an estate sale, and its original owner was a survivor of the Holocaust. The man reported encountering strange activity occurring when the box was around, including horrific nightmares. The object was made even more famous in 2018 when singer Post Malone touched it on an episode of Ghost Adventures, and has reportedly been dealing with the consequences ever since.
Sorry, just Post Malone touched
5 out of 5! It's got proof! Post Malone touched it!
Yeah,
Just too spooky 5 me!
That's the only thing that makes it. I'm gonna give it like a 2.5 of like, I definitely believe people are scared of it.
Okay.
And people are experiencing shit with it.
Post Malone's career has never recovered, Sam.
You know what? She's right. It's
5 out of 5.
It's gotta be a 3. It's gotta be a 3.
5 out of 5 for me. This is fucking honest.
Just 3 is based off Post Malone alone.
Everyone else is bullshit. Once Post Malone.
Chris, can you put like the audio from the episode if you're able to find it? I appreciate it.
I just love.
Like, I really hope I can find the audio for this one.
All of a sudden, Poe starts panicking as he hears noises all around him. We immediately run inside and discover that he's also sweating profusely, even though it isn't hot in here.
You okay? I'm literally sweating, like...
You alright?
Yeah, it's heavy, dude.
Why were you grabbing your neck?
It felt like a jab, like 2 fingers like this. It's heavy in here, dude, and I don't know what's behind me.
This one's my personal favorite one. It's pretty creepy, okay? Sam, can you actually look up this painting? It's called Man Proposes, God Disposes. Okay? Don't click enter until I'm done with the painting, okay?
I don't want to look at it.
This cursed painting, painted in 1864 by Edwin Henry Landseer, is often hidden from view by faculty at Royal Holloway University of London, in order for superstitious students to complete their exams. One tradition holds that anyone sitting directly in sight line with the painting will fail their exam. Another legend states that one unlucky student locked eyes with one of the ravenous polar bears, went mad, and committed suicide after scrawling the phrase, "The polar bears made me do it," on their exam paper. Even though the curse is unlikely to be real, nobody can doubt that trying to concentrate on an exam with 2 bloodthirsty bears tucked into a meal of frozen polar bear explorers is a tough ask. Sam, go ahead and look at that painting.
I don't want to look at it.
It's pretty creepy.
Damn.
Weiss, you need to see this painting.
It's not like cursed as in like spooky shit. It's like graphic.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Don't be a wuss, Weiss.
Don't be the wuss.
Look at the polar bears.
I don't want to
They're
fail my
cute.
exams, man.
I would not say they're
What
cute.
exams?
Like, I go back to school.
No, Weiss has to see it. You gotta show him.
No!
No, I don't want to do that to him. That is the scariest bit.
Alright, so what are you ranking this one?
Okay, I'm giving that a 4, honestly.
Right?
Honestly, I'm going to give it a 3 of... If I saw this when I was doing an exam, I think I would fail because I would fucking stare... I would be distracted by this.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't say it's cursed, but I would say...
Technically, something like that is considered cursed because you can't help but look away from it. It's drawing your attention. It's wanting you to see it.
So I would give it like a solid, like... Actually, I'd say a 4, because yeah, again, like the cursed in the sense of like... If I saw this while doing an exam... I don't know if I believe the kid killed himself saying the polar bears made me do
that
it.
one I don't believe, but I could maybe believe someone failing a test.
Because yeah, it's pretty fucked up, and I'm like, yeah, I would be like, what the fuck?
Alrighty, and this is the last of the haunted objects. Okiku. This doll, according to legend, was owned by a little girl on the Japanese island of Hokkaido, who, as you'd expect, died and now resides in her favorite toy. When her family moved away from Hokkaido, they left the doll with the monks of the Menenji Temple. Little Okiku still resides there, her bizarre ability to grow her hair on full display to worshippers and visitors. Some even suggest that if you look into her half-open, dead porcelain mouth, you can see that her teeth are growing too.
There's a One Piece character named after her, by the way.
I bet there is.
I'm gonna give it a 2, because it's a creepy doll. But I don't know if I would
Come on,
really
spooky
say...
spider, Sam! Spooky spider.
Do you want to see the creepy doll, Weiss?
It's really not that creepy. It's a Japanese doll.
Oh, okay.
Right? It's just a Japanese
just-
doll.
I wouldn't. Yeah, it's one of those like. Nah.
Yeah, I give that one like a 2.
Yeah, I'll give it like a 2.5.
Yeah. Nothing crazy. And those are all my haunted objects. Do you guys actually have any? Maybe you guys know any haunted objects?
Other than the ball, I don't really have any.
Yeah.
Although I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I feel like haunted objects are one of those weird things that, like, people know of, like, houses are haunted kind of thing, but no one ever really thinks about haunted objects as a thing. And that's always kind of one of those things that I kind of like, honestly. I think a specific item that's haunted is way scarier than a house that's haunted. Because when you have an object, it can move to house. It can move wherever it goes.
Yeah, like the wine box.
Yeah.
It can go wherever the fuck it wants.
Yeah, the Dybbuk box.
Yeah. Whereas, like, a house, you move away from the house. The end.
Yeah, end of Amityville.
So, one thing I also kind of see that is that instead of, like, haunted, it's kind of like, as you were saying, like, put enough energy into it.
Yeah.
It creates a life of its own. It's kind of like the spirit of an object.
Okay.
And, like, what was an
The Liberty Bell.
I mean, in a sense, yeah, it has that kind of, like, weird, like...
God bless America.
But also, like, that one thing at work that never works quite right. Or...
Yeah.
Or that thing that sometimes you have to do a weird thing to appease it.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I like that, yeah.
So, it's not necessarily haunted, but it is...
No, that's technically, I would consider that haunted.
But yeah, where it has its kind of
It's a spirit. It's haunting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, legit. That's a good way of putting it. I like that.
Or it's not necessarily like a ghost, but... Or demon.
What about you, Luis? Spooky spider? Spooky spider?
I don't like spiders.
I know, spooky spiders, yeah. All spiders are spooky.
I don't know, I don't exactly imagine anything being haunted.
Okay.
Just coincidences. The other thing I don't mess with is demons, because, you know, I am a Christian, well, I'm an Adventist, and I still believe in the Bible, so of course demons
It's a form of Christianity.
Yeah, so demons come with that, so... When it comes to like items, I do believe in some capacity that they can hold like energies in them, like especially like with tribes. They believe a lot of their objects are sacred. So because of
in a form you could say that's haunted. You know.
Yeah.
Well, and I'd almost say with the Dybbuk box as kind of a similar, different but similar in that sense of it's been through a horrendous experience. Like, the Holocaust is... So that, like, that energy, in it, has got to be...
would you agree with the statement? I actually found this statement online, and I think it's something that's very important to you. Our vibe attracts your tribe.
God damn
it. Sorry, I found a cup with that on at Savers, and I thought it was hilarious.
Chris was like, let's get it for weeks.
I was like, I can't do that. Alright, so I guess that's pretty much... almost part of the episode. We're almost done here. Do you have any pairings with the haunted guitar? Is there any like piece of media that you would pair with this? While you guys think about that, I'll give my examples. The Haunted Guitar by the Three Sons. This is such a haunting song that pairs well with the story and also shares the same name for it. And you'll get to hear more of it after the episode is over, because that's the song of the episode, guys.
Makes sense.
I also have the Metalocalypse episode Blues Clock, because it has the moment where they try to sell their souls to the devil, and it kind of reminds me of this. Well, minus the hilarious failing of selling one soul.
Me doing that of the whole...
Devil went down to Georgia.
He was looking for a soul to steal. The Simpsons episode Last Tap Dance in Springfield kind of has a similar ending where Lisa, who can't get the hang of tap dancing, gets a pair of special shoes that makes her a master of the tap, but soon she's unable to stop her tapping.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So any pairings you guys got? If not, it's fine.
I had none that come to mind.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I really can't think of...
Sam, you read this story 3 hours ago, and you don't have one?
No, I actually have one.
Oh.
The Devil's Hands Are Idle Playthings from Futurama.
There you go. Yet again, someone who was lazy, but it's kind of like a turn of events.
Yeah. Including the irony of your hand.
Alright, Sam. Ratings and reviews. What would you give this short story, because you read it?
Honestly, for a Goosebumps short story, I give it a 4 out of 5. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It has some moments that kind of... Again, like the vacuum thing just was not a strong start.
Spooky Spider.
But overall was pretty good, and again, had a good creepy ending, especially when he's like, Dad, help, and he's like, no, keep going.
Keep going. Keep playing. Weiss, would you give this story a rating on our discussion?
Yeah, 4 to 5, honestly.
Alright.
4 out of 5. Because I actually was kind of what's the word? Surprised by the ending, and I enjoyed the ending. ironic, very ironic. I like it.
This one isn't a perfect story, but it does deliver on some goosebumps. I find the prose in the burned out store to be quite riveting, and Jeffrey is a pretty relatable character, as I too am very lazy. I found it quite scary how he's unable to stop playing, and the joke ending with the dad being like, "Don't stop playing," to be fucking hilarious. I do find the character of Beth to be annoying, and I think we could have had another way to really staple in how lazy Jeffrey is without having her in the story as much. In the end, I give the story 4 guitar strings covered in blood out of 5.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, this is the midpoint of Goosebumps month. Actually, no, technically the last episode was midpoint. It's Goosebumps month is almost over. Ooh! Actually, no, this is the midpoint. What am I talking about? This is episode 3. So, hey, make sure to stay tuned for 2 more episodes in this Goosebumps month. One with me and Sam, and one more with the gang.
Yay.
Where we play one more fun game of, wait a second, Goosebumps edition.
Yay!
Make sure to like, and hey guys, this is the end of the episode, so make sure to like, subscribe, rate and review us wherever you can. If you're on iTunes, leave a 5-star review. It really helps people find us. If you're on Spotify, 5 stars. Hey, that's really nice of you. Thank you. And other stuff like that. What else is there? If, hey, maybe you really like us and you're like, hey, I am there's a dollar bill burning a hole in my pocket. Where can I spend it? Patreon.com/Drunken Book Club. It's $1 a month. You get multiple bonus episodes a month now. I'm literally releasing more than one a week because I'm reviewing Disney animated series for the Disney Movie Muse as part of the podcast. And I'm also releasing the show notes for every podcast that requires notes. You get these episodes. You get regular show episodes up almost a week early. I release them on Monday when they're normally released on Friday for Drunken Book Club. I still haven't decided on a release day for Disney Movie Muses. I'm thinking Wednesdays because that feels like a good day. It's like middle of the week. Why not? But I haven't really decided yet. We'll see. And boobies. No. And also, I'm trying to think. There's just plenty of stuff on there. It's $1 a month. You don't need to pay anything else. You get everything for $1. Mm-hmm. You also get a bookmark every month. Or, sorry, not every month. Every year. Sorry, I'm drunk. Don't listen to Chris. It's every year. Weiss is right. It's every year you get a free bookmark.
Well, sober Chris, just make sure it sounds okay.
No. Yeah, it sounds like shit. Thanks, Sam. And hey, make sure to follow us at DBC_pod on Twitter, and you can follow me at _RuPaul on Instagram. Sam?
You can find me on Tumblr at Berserker Rose, and every so often on Twitter at the same thing.
And you can follow our buddy Brandon at Berserker Rose, at Eldritch Maid, MAID, on TikTok and Twitter. And Weiss?
You can find me on your mom. I'm just kidding. You can find me on Instagram and YouTube. Force Left Hander.
Drop the E on Hander.
Unfortunately, I didn't make it to Summit 10, so they rejected both of my submissions. So,
but was it because they were too late, or
no? They
just didn't take them.
They just take them.
Wow.
I was nerfed. I've been too OP on Sub. I've been at Sub every year.
Yeah.
But now they're like, nah, he can't be here anymore.
They're like, nerf this.
Yeah, exactly.
That sucks. But hey, I mean,
yeah. I'm gonna have fun either way. I still love making them, so I want to put them on YouTube anyway.
Works for me.
Yep.
And you can still take them to other places as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sable's not a life or die one. That's all I got.
He's just clicking his pen and like, I'm not gonna disagree verbally, but I won't agree either.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. This wasn't my pen. This was somebody else's pen. So I stole it. I apologize to.
You hear that, folks? We got a burglar in here.
You're stealing. That's stealing.
I'm calling the police.
Bling, bling, bling. Hello, there's a minority who stole something.
Typical, they say on the other line.
Yeah, we'll have someone there in no time.
They just fucking like crashed through and noticed.
Where there's a minority in here.
That's still something.
Alright, that's the end of the episode. Hey guys, we're going out on the haunted guitar. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, buddies.
Bye.
Bye.
See you soon.
Spooky spider. Spooky spider.